So yeah, I lived in my 18-foot travel trailer for 6 months while our house was being built. And let me tell you, it was not the cute little camping fantasy people might imagine. It was small, it was tight, it was humbling, and it taught me things about patience, organization, and myself that I did not expect. The first thing I learned was that every inch matters. In a regular house, you can have a bag on the floor and walk around it, but in an 18-foot trailer, the same bag becomes now an obstacle course. Your bed becomes, of course, your bedroom, but it's also your sofa, your office, laundry folding station, all of that. Your table becomes your dining room, of course, but then it's also your desk, vanity, and just a catch-all space. So I had to learn quickly that everything needed a home. If it did not have a home, then it was considered clutter. And clutter in a tiny trailer feels loud. The second thing I learned was that you have to respect the systems of the trailer, such as water, power, propane, tanks, as well as the weather, and ventilation matters. You cannot live in a trailer exactly like you live in a regular house. You have to pay attention to these things. So I became aware of how much water I use. I learned to clean as I cook. I learned to stay ahead of laundry before it took over. And I learned that a tiny bathroom will make you appreciate a full-size bathroom real quick. And weather. Oh my goodness. Listen, rain on a trailer roof can sometimes be peaceful, but when you add in wind, it will have you sitting up in bed like, what was that? But the hardest part was not only the small space, it was the waiting. When waiting on a new home to be built, everything feels temporary. You are excited, but you are also tired. You are grateful, but you are also ready to stop living around boxes, hookups, weather, and construction updates. I had to remind myself that I could be thankful and still exhausted. Both can be true. What helped me survive was routine. Every morning, I reset my mind before the day started. Every night, I reset the trailer so I did not have to wake up already overwhelmed. I kept things simple. I packed less. I used baskets, hooks. I made the outside space feel like part of the home. I took long walks when I needed some breathing room. Living small taught me that home is not just square footage. It is about how you care for yourself in the space that you have. And honestly, that little trailer made me stronger. I learned how to adapt. I learned how to solve problems. I learned how much I could live without. I learned that comfort is nice, but resilience is powerful. So yeah, I survived 6 months in an 18-foot travel trailer while our house was being built. It was not always pretty. It was not always easy, but it was part of my story. And when I finally walked into our new home, I appreciated everything differently. Every room, every closet, every sink, every quiet corner. So if you are in a temporary season right now, do not let the smallness of your situation make you forget the size of your strength. You may be uncomfortable, but you are still growing, and you may be waiting, but you are still moving forward. And one day you are going to look back and say, I really made it through that. So follow me for a little bit more of our real stories on some of our adventures with the travel trailers. And thank you guys for listening.